Hi everybody, it's Patricia from Atomic Monsters. This is part 2 of the review and unboxing that we're doing of the Transformers Tyco sets. This video is going to be for the Slit Car set, so I'm just going to take this awesome train set and put it away. If you're interested in seeing the review for the train set, that actually will be the last review from last week. I'm still kind of learning editing and also how to tag and everything. I'm going to try and tag the last video in this video so that you can get to it. If that's not there, then you may have to just check on my page. But today, what now we're doing today is the Tyco Slit Car set. This is another one that I saw. It was in the catalogs at the same time when I was a kid as the train set. But wasn't quite as impressive to me as the trains were. But it comes with these really cool slot cars that are also Transformers. And seeing these firsthand, I'm starting to realize something, because there's a knockoff Transformer that I've seen before and that I've had currently. I'd actually show it to you right now, but I actually just sold it to a friend. That is clearly based on these, now that I'm seeing them in hand. It's actually better material than I thought they were. The box doesn't do these justice. They look really cheap on here, but you see, those look really sweet. Craig, if you're watching, you bought the knockoff Transformer that I'm talking about. Looking at this one here, the little white knockoff Transformer car that you bought off me just last week, is very similar in design to these. Oh, I'm wrong. They don't. They're similar but different. Well, maybe. I think they clearly copied this style. It had a pullback motor. I think they took this style. How do I get the head? Oh, there it is. No, this is more deep. This is more of a Transformer than that is. That's actually more complex than I thought. These also glow in the dark, so I'm actually going to test these a little later once I get them set up. Actually, I might do that quickly now as well. But once we get the whole thing together, it's actually pretty complicated transformation compared to what I expected. I thought the head pulled out of here. There we go. But it's actually flips up and around. This one's head actually kind of looks like it could be Prowl or Blue Streak. In terms of like paint job on the car, it could easily be Smokescreen. This one's head is more generic. Both Mustangs. I'm going to turn off the light and see if we can get some glowing happening. Might have to go out and turn off the other light. Are they glowing? A little bit?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to go off camera for a second and turn off the other light. No, you can
use that switch there.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the light's on them, so it's hard to tell.
Can you turn off the light on the camera?
Yep. Did that go off?
Nope.
No? Not sure how to...
There you go.
Oh, yeah, they're glowing. Totally.
Sweet. All right, you can turn the back on. I'll switch everything on. We'll do that again once we got the whole thing together.
Is the flashback on? Can you see?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. Shout out to Melanie doing camera work. So, this doesn't have all the cardboard parts that the train set had. So it shouldn't take as much time to put it together. I wonder what that's for. I also don't seem to have the instructions. There's all the railings. I'll set that aside. That might just be a random piece. So let's get the track put together. This is the piece where the slot, the triggers go. It suggests. I'm going to try and build what it has on the box. Oh, it looks like the track glows too. This is going to be sweet. A long piece there. You might have to do a little bit of glue. I know the car is going to get stuck on this piece here, if you see where it's peeling. So I'm going to apply a little bit of super glue to that and glue it right back down to the track. There's a couple spots I might have to go and do that. That would have been a great error to happen. Have super glue just go all over the bar. Let's stick to me. There we go. Do the other side. Might go and just tack a few of these as we go. See if they're loose. Don't need a lot with super glue. I'm using the Gorilla Super Glue Gel. You gotta be careful when you're buying Gorilla Glue. It's awesome, but there's two versions of it. Well, there's more than two because there's gel and non-gel. But one of them, if you don't add an activating agent to it, like baking soda or something, bubbles and fizzes and doesn't seal very well. This stuff works on its own, and I use it for almost everything. Oh, it's cool. It's got a spot where they race really close, you can knock one off. I think that looks like it goes here. It might actually be a little bit bigger than the bar. We're having the same problem with the train set. That doesn't go there. That goes there. Press here to unlock. There we go. I haven't played with a slot car set like this since I was a kid. I never had this slot car set, but I did have another Tyco slot car set as a kid that I got for Christmas one year, and all the stuff when we were packing up after Christmas got put in a box and then put under one of the little tables in the living room think I was 10 or 11. I remember maybe no. Yeah, maybe 10. And we learned very quickly never to do that again because there was the heater was right there, and all my tracks melted. This one goes here. I hope it has all the pieces. It'd be kind of anticlimactic if we get finished putting this together and I'm short a piece. Looks like a piece is supposed to go here, right? Long piece there. That shorter piece has to go there, I think. If I turn out I can't get this together in the right pattern, or I'm short a piece, I'll just make a shorter track. Come on. We figured it out. There we go. Not quite fitting in the bar. All right, so next thing we got to do is get the railings on. I'm going to say that this track seems a lot flimsier than most of the other Tyco tracks that I've seen in my life, even the other one I had as a kid. It's feels like cheaper plastic. I think this, as much as I think these cars are great, these tracks don't feel great, and these feel pretty. That's not bad, I guess. This is so they don't fly off and hit our dog. He's been surprisingly quiet these last couple videos. She's like, oh great, they're doing that thing with the talking and the bar again. We were smart, we watered her first before each of the videos we filmed. You learn that. I remember one of the first videos that we did, we completely forgot to water her first before we even thought of that. And like literally a minute and a half into the video, she starts throwing her water dish all over the place. Luckily, Heather and TJ were over, and Heather was filming for that one. And TJ was kind enough to go and give Freya some water. They snap on really easy. After they come off just as easy. I think it's short one railing. There's double railing there. Yeah, it's short one. I'm going to split the difference on this one and put it here. There we go. Let's transform these guys back. I'm going to try them first with them normal. So I'm going to start them over here because I don't want them to instantly bottleneck each other. Anybody who hasn't played with a slot car set, basically what happens is similar to the train sets. There's tracks, but the wheels don't run on the tracks. Instead, they work like the way a trolley does, where the electrical contact on the cars, if you see them, touches the two contacts on the road, the street. And then there's a slot in the middle that's guided by a post that keeps the car from falling off, mostly. And they have rubber tires. And basically the power goes through the tracks and goes up into the car and operates the power that's in the car. I feel like I need to turn this around because that's over there. Just like the train, I wound up building it backwards. Might have to glue a couple of these down. There we go. Not really much difference which direction you face these, but there's arrows on there, so I'll stick with the arrows. Just for aesthetics. These could be longer. I feel like there should be at least another 6 inches on these. If not, like twice the length would be nice. For anybody wondering what that is, I have a stool. Sometimes I stand on down here. I was just kicking it out of the way. All right. That's this one. Work for a second. This one, it sounds like the motor's running, but it's not catching the wheel. Ah, there's a broken gear on this one. I get a close zoom in on that. You notice the red car is missing one of the gears right at the top. So it can't, the motor keeps spinning, but it can't catch the gear. So we're only going to be using this car. See if this track looks any better. This one wants to go. A little bit of a catch there when I turn the wheels. Now I can't remember which one's which. Ouch. I got into a car accident. The motor's a little seized. That's already better. Oh, it's the outside, isn't it? Come on. It wants to go. The post here, the track is sticking out on this one. All right, so I'm going to make a smaller track. Don't have as many of the short ones, so I'm going to have to use the longer track, I think. Or that just, yeah. I'll just have to skip that piece altogether. That way, if there's any problems with any of these individual track pieces, it's a lot easier to just swap it out. There we go. Is that the right one? No.
No, yours in the white.
I was like, that doesn't look right. that the right one? There we go. He wants to go. Wish it was easy to test this. Let's see if it's a contact issue. Is this on the outside? Yes, right? It's just regular alcohol. I use it to clean the contacts. Fortunately, it also can dissolve the glue that's holding these down. Damn it. Just put in the title that this is the review and destruction of a Tyco Transformers Slit Car set. As I slowly destroy the thing. It's mostly dry.
You sure that's the right controller?
Yeah, it was moving a little bit.
Okay.
Be careful not to overuse it. I'm also going to clean these contacts. That car works better, but that one broken piece. There's also a magnet on these that holds them to the track. You can see that right there. Almost. Let's clean this too. Ah, shit. Didn't see that. Keep coming off right there. What's it catching on there? In there. Stay. Doesn't like these corners. It needs magnets in the front too. Try going this way. No, that actually does make it go the other way. Neat. Come on. All right, let's see if we can do it with the glow in the dark. So let's transform him again. Yes, I'm going to just call you Smokescreen because you got clearly have the right head to be Smokescreen. And even though you're not going to work, I'm going to put you on here too, just so people can see you. Oh, that's neat.
Looks good.
Come on. Oh, they have balance issues. That's to be. I kind of expected they might. They need a stronger magnet, is what they need. Anybody who has one of these sets, let me know your experiences with them. I'm thinking that they need a stronger magnet, and I'm wondering if the magnet was always this weak. I might even consider finding another magnet to replace them with. That's cool though. Look at that, breakneck speeds. Stay up. Highly recommend this set. There's some minor issues with it. I don't think it's as good as the train set. That set's really cool. But I think it's worth it for these cool little cars. I might, actually what might be worth trying is trying these on a completely different Tyco, a better Tyco set on the same scale. Yeah, I think I would replace that, that magnet. This is what I'm calling Smokescreen just because his colors are wrong, but he's got the right head. This one's potentially a Stunticon. I don't recognize his head though. I'm gonna put him up and see if any of you. Looks familiar. It looks like they literally did base these off of specific characters, because this one, the white one, definitely looks like it's supposed to be Prowl, Blue Streak, and Smokescreen, and this one I'm pretty sure is a Stunticon. Anyways, that's it. I do recommend this. It's a great piece of Transformers history to have in your collection. If you like slot cars, it's also a nice novelty item to have. I think it's definitely worth it for the little cars. I'm going to try and see if I can fix this, get it working better. And I'm pretty sure that I don't know what I'm going to be able to do about that little broken gear. It's completely broken and sheared off there and missing. But these guys are sweet. Now that I have them in hand, I kind of wish I'd had them before. Not necessarily for the slot set, but just for like the fact that there's a little slot car transformer. That's just awesome. For when these were made, 10 out of 10 on these, 5 out of 10 on these. this track is garbage, but these cars are awesome. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. There's a link in the description to my the Atomic Monsters Facebook group. I'm in Windsor, Ontario. If you're nearby, then you can definitely come and like see the store once lockdown lifts. If not, still welcome to join the group. We'd love to have you, and geek out.